Week 5 Activity Erikson's Psychosocial Theory of Development. This is my life story. Stage 1. The time when we saw you is the best moment of our life. You are the product of our love story. This was the praises that my parents always telling me every time I made them smile. It sounds corny, but it's too sweet to hear these words from them. At the first instance that I opened my eyes and seen this wonderful world after my mother gave me birth, not just my parents who made cry for the success delivery, but also me. My first cry to show them how blessed am I. My parents was always there to watch and lead me throughout my development. At infancy stage, where I was at the age of 1 year, they can see that I am a kind of child that is determined to pursue what I want. I stepped, but I tumbled. I cried, but I still fight. Yet, I'm still too young, but I am already know how to stand still my feet, and my parents makes laugh and cheers. They poured me out so much love, care, attention, and support. I've learned how to speak. Mama is the first word that I speak out from my mouth. They always protect me from any harm and taught me that the right things every time I did mistakes. I've always played some stops that I love to do, and my father was my first playmate. My parents are my shoulder to cry on when I'm hurt due to my carelessness. These were the days that I did not mind the problems that surrounds me, because for me that time, world is the best place to live in. Stage 2. The stage where I love to learn and discovered such a thing. I love to explore different things. I've always asked some questions how the world started and how the things work out. This moment also, every time I take some steps or I want to do something, I always ask permission from my parents, for that is the way they taught me. This were the time that I always looking for my mother every time I felt alone. It slowly getting develops my talent and abilities, such as to dance, sing, and act. I didn't care on what and who surrounds me, as long as I express my feelings and emotions. They cheers me that I should have a confidence to myself. Laban lang was the 2 word they always remind me when I fall, until now. This will also find me how to be shy and humble myself on what I have, because all things coming from above. My parents taught me step by step in serving the Lord, memorizing verses, going to church every Sunday, and sung Christian songs. Stage 3. This was the time that they already can said, you look like very much your father, from the nose, face, character, and attitude was inherited from your father's side. These times I am already knew some skills and use it for God's glory. Now, I'm slowly understand of being useful that I am purposeful. I knew what are the things I must do every day. They can command me to do something just like doing lightweight chores, and always did my best for that. I can make my own tasks, but also by the guidance and help of my parents. But there are times that I'm only one because they don't want me to become a parasite. That's why my parents want me to have a good future, and they want me to embrace who and what I am. My curiosity this time was killing me slowly. I had so much ideas and imagination that I made them laugh because some things of it is an out-of-world or topic questions. Sounds funny, but it is interesting. Also, I am capable on attention every time my parents had a temper. My parents don't want me to show them fighting to each other because they don't let me to learn some things, just like it's okay to shout to the elders and speak to them some bad words, and look to them that there was no problem to oppose against them. Stage 4, which is the school age stage, where the true life was there. I am already sent to school and explored a wide range perspective of this world. At kinder level, I did not go to school without my mother's presence. I always cried if she will leave me alone at our classroom for the reason that I'm afraid that we are away from each other. I am dependent child at the time. They said that I won't let go home if one of my school supplies was lost, if my crayons was not complete, my eraser was not inside of my pencil case, and so much more. I cry and cry till my teacher gave me another one of it. My family and relatives show much love every time I compete and congratulate me when I won. These were times that I played outside with my cousins and childhood friends without the consent of my parents. So they were worried about me. When I came home, they already prepared the broomstick to hit and strike me unforcefully because they want me to inform them wherever I go and what I want to do. However, they support me all the things that I love to do, especially the activities at school and church. They are always there to clap their hands and cheer. I receive awards, medals, and certificates. My talents and skills develops and enhanced already. I've joined different events and competitions, and going home while bringing the bacon. Stage 5. The time where I already know how to deal with others and what was exactly the difference of right and wrong. I had lots of friends, these times, and most of them was guy because I preferred to bond with them. No OA dramas, no plastic. Also because I've grown up with my cousins, which was all of them was a boy. Even I'm already a teenager, the stuff that I love to do was not of the same kind of the other teens out there. I've always inside the house, reading some books, watching movies, joined church fellowship, want to learn how to drive, exploring and discovering more the numerous angles of life. This were I prefer than to hang out with my friends. However, there are times that I go out but seldom. I've joined lots of competitions at school such as dancing, radio broadcasting, scouting, and many more that can help to develop my self-esteem. Also, I always participate in our community's activity, showing that I love the place of my origin and where I belong. Further, my parents loves to see me that I'm happy in what I'm doing because they know that I will not do some things that will make me harm. This were the time that I surely know who and what I am, my part and purpose as a part of this country. Stage 6. Time goes by and I'm one step closer to the best thing of my life. The moment where there was no other point that I want to reach, but to achieve my ambitions to have a fully stable life. There were the times that it is hard for me to choose whether my family or future, because if I will stay at my parents' side, it would be hard for me to supply my immediate needs, because my parents now is at old age and they can't provide our basic needs. That's why I'm here at this place, to let the fate concurrent my situation to pursue the desires of my heart. Now, I'm still fighting, as what my parents taught me when I was young, and continue the race of life no matter what happened, because I know that I have nothing to fear. Moreover, I am engaging now in different aspects, entering relationship, took some part-time job to earn money with my own, and enrolled in college to pursue a degree of education. I've interacted with others to gain trusted friends, but it is fine with me if they will live, as long as I'm true to them. I am capable of flaws and imperfections. There is no problem with it, because no one's perfect. I can live now with my own, but also the moral support of my family, for I need it, for they are my strength. And still serving the Lord, who is the author of all masterpiece. And that would be all. This is Marlita Hermoso, leaving you this verse. Proverbs 22, verse 6. Train up the child the way he should go, and when he is old, he will not depart from it. Thank you, and once again, God bless.